So this is going to be the second time I'm recording this. Unfortunately, I went through all of the first mission, and for some odd reason, the recording for the game stopped after like 36 seconds, and then it didn't want to continue recording for whatever reason. I got all of my face cam, and I could talk, but the game didn't record at all. Maybe I might have misclicked or something, so I'll think it's my fault, but who knows? Something could have happened with the encoding, or something happened with the RAM. I don't know, but I'll believe it's my fault for like 99% of it. But I still have 1% doubt that there might have been something else. After playing through it a little bit, you know what? I'll just jump into it and see and try and express my thoughts of what was going on before. It's a really bizarre take on it. And from what I can tell, like, if I'll just let all these labels show themselves, I'm thinking that all the studios are the same, but there was one that you'll see right after this that I think came back from, not Bandai, this one, that I think came back from Protector of Earth and and Alien Force. I think they came back from those two games and were reintroduced to this series, because I don't remember them being in the last three. But it's really odd. So to talk about like what the biggest part was of this episode, because this first mission is really short and it's supposed to be a tutorial, so it makes sense. But to explain a little bit of background information for this, Ben 10 Omniverse 2, I purchased this on eBay, and it was available new and pre-owned, but there were only two pre-owned available, and there was one that was $10 cheaper and had an added like description in the title that said Omni Link used, which is basically like this little toy that acts as an Omnitrix, and it connects to your TV and the game. And I'm not sure if you can only have one Omni-Link connected to this game or something, and that's why the person thought it was. But I think all it does is it just picks up a signal and like some visual cue or some auditory clue, and then, or cue, not clue, and then it sends it to the toy watch, which is like $150 on eBay or something like that, and it just says the name. It's not even like it's good enough to show like a hologram or something, like just like even like find like a picture of it and show it. All it does is it just switches open for like Ben's new Omniverse watch, which I don't pay attention to, because I've like watched 2 episodes of this series, and all it does is it just says the name of whatever alien that he's using, and that's it. I don't know. It's just so... I think the person that I bought this from was kind of gypped out of like $10 because the other person that had sold it pre-owned didn't have anything. And I think you can use different Omni-Links to this game, but I might not know what I'm talking about at all. Just know that I don't have an Omni-Link, and I don't care to. I'm just gonna play this by myself, and it'll introduce me to the series. I've already, like I've said, I've already played the first mission because for some odd reason the recording stopped. So I'll just try and play it unknowingly and try and act ignorant. I'm gonna try my best, okay? It's only this first mission, which is basically a tutorial, so cut me some slack. There are 2 aliens that I've never seen. One that's in this picture, and then another one that you'll see later. This one I learned is called Astrodactyl, I guess, and the second one I think is called Crash Hopper. And I didn't even see the name. Like, that just sounds familiar for some odd reason. I'll just go with normal difficulty. And the save file is roughly the same. Or saving system, I think. I don't know. I'll just try and do my best. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually did forget. This is how it like introduces into the story. Previously on Ben 10 Omniverse. Here's the background information before you actually begin to play. After being exiled into space by Emperor Milius, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, ruler of the Incursion Empire, which I don't think that's the word incursion, and I think it's supposed to be incursion, like crustacean, incursion, I don't know. Ben is rescued by Azimuth. The pair stow away on an incursion cruiser headed back to Earth. And that's it. It just throws you into this.
This little guy is quick. I hope I don't lose him.
Which is literally...
You have more to worry about than that. Collect those Omnitrix orbs. Oh, and watch out for those walls.
Yeah. I'll just try and explain it. Literally, this first mission is just showing you how to play Subway Surfer. Energy orbs. Collecting energy orbs refills Ben's Omnitrix meter. And one of the first things that I mention is that I'm not really a fan of this. I was pretty good at Subway Surfer, as probably most people were, because it was a fun-ish game. Use comm cards. Use the communication holograms while running to direct Ben to the goal. These green icons lead to the goal. Pink question marks lead to the special collectibles, which I think is more of a purple. And the red X means Ben will take damage if he doesn't switch lanes.
Get in the right lane. I mean the left lane, which is the correct...
I love how it tells you how to do it after you would have already taken damage. Move Ben into the left lane using L, left trigger, or left thumbstick to turn left, up ahead. I've already done it.
How am I supposed to get through this?
The most direct line between 2 points is through a weakened wall. Smash through it.
Heavy class aliens. The heavy class aliens can smash through certain breakable walls. Look for red lights.
I'm unstoppable.
And it's as simple as that.
If this guy gets to the alarm, this whole ship will know where I am. I need to transform into something faster.
Which is when we get introduced to changing into the light class. Press left on the D-pad to switch to the light class to run faster.
Now this is more like it.
And this is, yeah, I was right. It is Crash Hopper.
Nothing to it.
I didn't even see his name before. I just kind of
Jump this.
suspected it.
Nuts.
It was, but I don't know. Press up on the D-pad to switch to the medium class alien to shoot suspended objects and enemies in your lane. Oh, I pressed A because I'm used to that, but you switch by pressing to the right thing. The medium class floating containers. The medium class aliens can destroy these floating containers for bonus energy orbs if they are in the proper lane. I wasn't aware that I had to destroy that, but okay. Combat. Pressing X to perform a light attack and pressing Y to perform a heavy or special attack. Press either X or Y during a jump to make a jump attack. And then this is where it kind of gets confusing. But you'll quickly learn as to why I think it's confusing. And it wouldn't let me attack, so that's fine. Press B to activate defense. Try alien... What? Oh, I read the bottom line somehow. Each alien has a different type of defense. Try them all. And this is where it kind of gets interesting. Because I was not expecting that sort of thing to come out of this game. To have like a different defense system for each. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could jump, like super jump out of the way. And then come crashing back down.
Hey, I didn't activate the Omnitrix. What is wrong with this thing?
And then Big Chill somehow gets back into the mix, into Omniverse, which I don't understand. And Grab Attack, which was my favorite hero to use back in Omniverse 1. And Accelerate, my favorite hero to use in Protector of Earth. Swamp Fire. Ouch. Ow. Why am I taking so much damage all of a sudden? And then Cannon Bolt. This is just pressing Y. And then Astrodactyl's got kind of a cool moveset.
Did somebody say?
Somehow I was able to use some, like laser whips or something with Astrodactyl before.
I gotta get back to Azimuth and get this thing fixed. Ben 10, Omniverse 2.
It's still just as cringy as the first time I saw it. Never do that. If you ever want to design a game, don't do that. Ugh. And that's the first level complete. Learning the ropes. I'm just gonna leave this here, but I'm gonna leave this episode after this. Even though it's just a tutorial and I spoke for a lot of it, it's still a good point for me to check on everything and make sure that everything's recording correctly. But this is so bizarre. Like, why am I getting Swampfire and Big Chill back into the mix? And why is Accelerate here? Is this part of the Omniverse lore? Like, does he get back his previous alien forms? I don't know. I need to look up where these episodes are. Like, from the original Ben 10, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, and I guess I should try and really try to watch this new Ben 10 that's out right now. But oh my god, I've watched like maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and they're in like the middle, and it is hard to watch. It's exactly Teen Titans Go, but the Ben 10 version. And the child in me is screaming watching it. But I guess I just have to sit around and wait to see where this game will take the story. Or the show's story. I don't know. I'm just going to sit around, play through it, and hopefully you'll join me along the way. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with one final message. Have a nice day.